of Media Sense. I'm Lupita.
And I'm Victor.
This week we have some good news.
What's the good news?
Shh, it's a surprise. You'll find out later. Anyways, what did you do over the weekend?
Nothing much. Why? Did you do something fun?
Well, it was Chinese New Year on the 25th.
That sounds fun, but why isn't it the same as ours?
We can learn more about that after this week's weekly recap.
So, what was the surprise?
I'll tell you when I tell you.
Okay, fine, whatever.
Didn't you have a question about Chinese New Year?
Oh yeah, why is it different from ours, on January 1st?
I actually looked it up, and the Chinese use a lunar calendar, meaning the 25th to us is the first day of the month to them.
Wow, that's interesting.
They also have fun traditions.
Like what?
Well, they stay up like us on New Year's Eve, eat dinner with their family, and they have these red packets that look like that.
What are the packets for?
It's basically an envelope with money that is believed to bring happiness and health to children.
That's cool. I'm glad I know all about it now, but...
But what?
You said you had a surprise for me?
Oh, right. This is when I tell you. There's no late start this week
Why?
because there's no school on Friday the 31st.
Don't get me wrong, no skill sounds fun, but like, why?
It's a non-student day.
I'm sure we can still do something productive with that time.
Speaking of being productive, here's Dem Hours. At OC Human Relations, you can create a more inclusive community by eliminating discrimination.
You can contact Miss Ting, who currently runs the program, for more information. Juniors, there is a paid internship opportunity for you guys.
You should have received an email from Mrs. Ponce to apply.
It's called AIM.
It gives you $600 in scholarship money.
The program is over the summer.
Make sure your juniors don't miss out on this amazing opportunity.
There are also other community service opportunities offered for students.
The Red Cross needs volunteers for disaster relief.
Habitat for Humanity needs volunteers to build up communities and homes.
And if you love animals, you should volunteer at the Humane Society to fight against animal cruelty.
If you need more information, make sure to check out their websites.
Now for the sports line. Here are the scores for boys basketball.
Magnolia lost to Santry by 30 to 49.
Magnolia lost to Savannah by 38 to 55.
For boys soccer, Magnolia lost to Santry by 1 to 4.
For girls soccer, Magnolia won against Century with a score of 1-0.
Magnolia also won against Savannah with a score of 2 to 0.
For water polo, Magnolia lost to Valley by 2 to 18.
Magnolia also lost to Savannah by 3 to 16.
For wrestling, Magnolia girls won against Anaheim.
And Magnolia boys lost to Anaheim.
Congrats to all the teams that won. Better luck next time to the teams that lost.
Here are the upcoming games. Boys basketball has a game versus Catella on the 28th.
And boys basketball has a game versus Anaheim on the 30th.
Girls basketball has a game versus Anaheim on the 30th.
Water polo has a game versus Catella on the 28th.
Boys soccer has a game versus Catella on the 28th.
Girls soccer has a game versus Anaheim on the 30th. This week's Sentinel Spotlight is Mr. Gruber!
Congratulations!
Here's what one of his students thinks about him.
He says, Mr. Gruber is a very lovable teacher that can keep a classroom engaged with the way he teaches and the way he expresses himself.
As a former student, I approve of this message.
If you want your pictures featured in next week's video, tag us on Instagram at sentinelmedia.mhs.
That's all for this week.
Don't forget to tune in next week on
Sentinel Media!